students, as I have told you that I am going to explain vegetative propagation in plants of the chapter Reproduction of class 10. Reproduction of class 10. So let us start this topic. Before we go through the topic that is vegetative propagation. What is that? Vegetative propagation. We need to know what is this vegetative propagation. What is this vegetative propagation? This process is actually the plant's ability to produce new plants. Vegetative propagation is the plant's ability to produce new plants. Not sexually. To produce new plant, but not sexually, but simply an outgrowth of their body parts. Vegetative propagation is the plant's ability to grow new plant, but not sexually, but as an outgrowth of their body parts. What are their body parts? These body parts are called vegetative part. What they are called? Vegetative part. So what is this vegetative part? These all are the old vegetative parts of the plant. Old vegetative parts of the plants. So what do we mean by vegetative parts? The vegetative parts are leaves, roots, or you can say root, stem and leaf. Leaves, roots and stems. These are the vegetative part of the plant through which a new plant can be grown. So this is called vegetative propagation. The plants, the new plants which are grown by this process, vegetative propagation, they are identical. Genetically identical. Why genetically identical? It means what? वो बिल्कुल हूबहू अपने पेरेंट्स प्लांट की तरह होते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि इस तरह के मेथड में किसी भी तरह का डीएनए का शेयरिंग नहीं होता है. मैंने आपको एसेक्सुअल मेथड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन में ये समझाया था. कोई भी डीएनए का शेयरिंग नहीं होता है. सेम डीएनए carrying the characteristics of mother comes to the daughter cell. Same. वही सारे कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स जो पेरेंट्स प्लांट में हैं उसे लेकर के वो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में आते हैं. इसलिए वो आइडेंटिकल होते हैं. बिल्कुल हूबहू अपने पेरेंट्स प्लांट की तरह होते हैं. जो गुण उनके पेरेंट्स प्लांट में पाया जाता है वही गुण इनके ऑफस्प्रिंग्स में पाया जाता है. So this is what the vegetative propagation. This vegetative propagation, if we see this vegetative propagation is of two types. If these plants are grown naturally, then they are natural vegetative propagation. But it can be grown by the man's intervention. You can say that not only naturally, it can also, vegetative propagation can also be done with man's intervention. Means what? Interference of the man. तो उस तरह के vegetative propagation को हम artificial vegetative propagation कहते हैं. So this vegetative propagation can be distinguished into two. The first one is natural vegetative propagation and the second one is artificial vegetative propagation. This natural vegetative propagation means what? Getting a new plant through roots, vegetative propagation through roots, vegetative propagation through stem and vegetative propagation through leaf. Root, stem or leaf. Three types of natural vegetative propagation. And artificial vegetative propagation, we can take the example of cutting. Cutting is an artificial vegetative propagation. Then layering, we can say grafting, and the fourth one is tissue culture. What is that? Tissue culture. So these four processes or these four method of vegetative propagation comes under artificial vegetative propagation. And when plants propagate naturally with an outgrowth of its body part, then it is called natural vegetative propagation, and that is done with root, stem and leaf. So this is what the classification you can say of the vegetative propagation. Now we need to know Next step will be the explanation of the methods. But it is essential to know why this process is important. What are the significance? What are the significances of this process? So the importance of this process is what, that this kind of process, in such kind of process, seeds are not required. Seeds are not required. For example, you can take banana tree, rose plant, pineapple plant. They can grow by this artificial methods of propagation or vegetative propagation, because they don't have seeds in them. They don't have seeds in them. So this is what the first significance you can say. They can be done, or through this process seedless plant can also be grown. Those seedless plants may be of fruits also, as I have given you example. Second one is they are identical. They are identical. Whatever the desired characteristics are found in parents plant, the same will be in the offspring. जो भी अच्छी चीजें हमें पेरेंट्स प्लांट में मिल रही है और अगर हम सेम वैसा ही प्लांट चाहते हैं तो हम इस प्रोसेस के थ्रू वैसा प्लांट ही बिल्कुल उगाते हैं. थर्ड इज व्हाट, दे आर मच फास्टर. दे आर मच फास्टर देन एनी अदर रिप्रोडक्शन. ये बहुत ही ज्यादा फास्ट होते हैं. विद इन अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम large amount of plants can be grown. So this is faster than any other process of reproduction. Then we may tell the next point. What is the next point? That we can grow the variety of desired characteristics of plant. Through this process we can grow the variety of desired characteristics. How? That you will come to know when I will explain one by one the methods of propagation. So these were the significances of vegetative propagation. ये क्या थे? Vegetative propagation के significances थे. So I hope you people have understood this. In my next video, I will be explaining one by one the processes of natural vegetative propagation and artificial vegetative propagation. Thank you all of you.